The automotive industry was built around engines, but now anyone who makes parts for them is facing a harsh future. Revenues for internal combustion engines and fuel and exhaust systems are all expected to decline 44% through 2027. Meanwhile, revenues for electric drivetrains and batteries or fuel cells are expected to rise 245%. But there is another problem. An internal combustion engine powertrain has about 2,000 parts. Battery electric vehicle powertrains have about 20, sometimes less. Beyond the major automakers, there are actually thousands of parts in cars that come from companies all over the world. A whole branching supply chain of firms, each dependent on the success of the others. Many of those companies are small, family-owned firms that have been around for decades. A typical car contains about 30,000 parts.
I was CNBC and they were just talking about the EV cars and electric vehicles. They are the future, they're not the past. So we need to get used to being in electric vehicles. And they're not all, if you buy one used, try not to buy one new. But look at used one or 2 years old. Why is it not to buy anything new? According to Cox Automobile, the average new car is $792 per month in payments. The average used car is $592 per month for payments. But on this show, go ahead and subscribe. What you're noticing is that you can get cars with payments of $284 per month. But they're not looking at those cars. The Kias are the ones that you need to look at. So here are 3 EV cars that are used that you can buy that are really good prices. The 2017 Ford Fusion, they are EV cars. They're like 12,000 with 37,000 miles on. The 2020 Hyundai, they're EV cars. The 2020 is like $18,000. And then the 2019 Kia Soul, I just Googled one. That EV one is selling for $12,000. So yes, you can buy an electric vehicle and still have your car payment under $300 per month. It depends what electric vehicle that you are purchasing. So it's all about, I do this car show and I think to myself, you just saw CNBC and they're telling you that EV cars, electric vehicles are here to stay. Electric vehicles have 20 parts to fix versus a regular vehicle has 30,000 parts to fix. So you're better off with an electric vehicle, but you want to get something that's affordable. Electric vehicle is the present, it's not the past. It is part of our future. You are at some point in your life, you're going to learn how to drive an electric vehicle. I rented a car recently, it was an EV car. It is something that you're going to have to learn to drive, and it's affordable, very affordable, especially if you buy a used one or 2 years old and get that. But let's say that you don't have a money problem, then you could buy any car you want. Here are 3 cars that people love to buy. They love the Mercedes-Benz, those are luxury. They love Bentleys, those are luxury. They love Lamborghini, those are luxury. They love Porsche, those are luxury. They love Range Rovers, those are luxury. So those you can buy if you're not having any money problems. But let's say you're looking to purchase a home. You cannot afford a payment of $592 per month for a car. So this program is showing you cars that are much cheaper, and they're EV cars that are $12,000. So if you put $1,000 down, you can imagine what your car payment will be over 6 years. So why is it important to have cheap car payments? So that you can have more money. Why would you be paying $592 per month when you could pay $203 per month? So there's 4 things according to Cox Automobile that creates the expensive car payment. Interest rate, which you have no control over, the loan amount, which you have control over, the type of car, which you have control over, and the length of the loan, which you have control over. So it looks to me that most people have an expensive car payment because they want an expensive car, because there are still cars on the lot that are $17,000 US. So why is the average used car in America $592 and the average new car in America $792? It shows me that the Americans are the ones that want to drive the big cars. So I tell you, look into the EV cars. If you don't want an EV car, look at a used Kia. Those are good cars, and a used Mazdas. Those are cars that are good prices. And of course, if money is not a problem, here are 5 cars you could go for: Porsche, Ferrari, Range Rover, Audi, Mercedes Benz. All those cars you can have if you don't have a money problem. But I tell people, save your money, go down on your car payment, and then use the difference to save and buy a house. Then eventually, once you get yourself a house and you get yourself what you need, then you can look at a expensive car payment. So Cox was saying the loan amount, the loan type, the loan amount, the type of loan you get, the type of car you get, the length of loan you get, and the interest rate. That is what really dictates whether you can afford it or not. I'm Tisha Powell. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that free like and the free subscribe button. Subscribing. Once we hit 100,000 subscribers, one lucky subscriber will get our cash prize.